Have you seen what happens to these when you dunk them in a cup of water? So, chapter 2 of phase 2 of getting the yard done at Binker, and we've got a Corley's skip van just pulling up. I'm guessing they'll come take our bin away because it's full up. That's pretty good. So much to talk about in this section of the video. We've had absolutely loads done. It's been happening over sort of a 2-month period, I'd say. So the beginning of the video was filmed bloody weeks ago, and we're here now updating you with what's been done. So literally as soon as we hit record, isn't it? Just stuff like this just happened. It's brilliant. I think what we'll do is we'll start on the outside of the yard, then we're going to wander into reception, then into the showroom, which is looking incredible, and then after that I need to show you a CCD unit as well to end it there, all right? So, because we had a couple of little bits done in there. So yeah, behind me here we've had the blue fence painted. That's looking a lot better. At the beginning of the video that was green. It's looking incredible now. We've had loads of signage done, literally loads of signage. So the outside of the building we've had the main signage put up there, and we've actually sprayed that, you know, the cleaning stuff that we bought in the cleaning video when we jet washed the whole yard. We've sprayed a couple more layers of that on, and the unit is looking a little bit better. It's looking a lot cleaner. It still don't look amazing though. It's just quite restricted what we can do. So in the front of the building here, we've shout out to my cousin Adrian at Landmark White Lining. He's come out and painted some white lines to give us some parking bays out the front, just creating a bit of organisation. It's so good, so satisfying when you get your bin emptied. A bit like filling a tank on your car, isn't it? It's just nice, it's just good, it feels good. What else have we done? We wander over to the photo area, long grass, bit annoying. We've actually got a maintenance company on board that are maintaining the grounds of the yards. And you know what? They do a really good job, but we've had loads of sun over the weekend and the grass is just great.
And then like magic, before this video went live, the trusty yard maintenance guys turned up and cut our grass.
In fact, let me show you something quickly, because I see something on social media the other day, and these things here, have you seen what happens to these when you dunk them in a cup of water? Let me go get a cup of water quick. Here we have a cup of water, CCD cup, hashtag on it all the time. So, what do you think happens to one of these wish things? You know, wishes. We could do with blowing a little wish at the minute, actually. I wish that, you're not supposed to tell people, are you? So here we have a wish thing. Don't know what they're actually called. Dunk it in water, check this out. Nothing, literally nothing happens. For now, we'll leave the hashtag on it cup there and continue telling you what's going on in the yard. Also, something else I need to show you is I've completely transformed upstairs, or begun transforming upstairs. That's like our social media area. Need to show you what we're doing up there. So the Binker photograph area, not too sure where we were with this at the beginning of the video. Pretty sure it was just rough and needed sorting out. It was. So we've had a white wall put up on the fence there, and we've had the Binker logo put on there as well, with a bit of shingle on the ground, just to make it look nice in photos. It's quite good photographing outside because natural light is just really good. CCD unit, we're not going to go over there just yet, but the gravel yard, that's all been done as well. A lot less puddles, a lot tidier, and just a lot more level as well. Yeah, the blue gate looks so much better, doesn't it? So much better. Yeah, upstairs, that's them making noise upstairs. There's a lot going on up there. A lot going on. Loving these parking bays, literally, like organised things like this. Little things like this are so important. Just a little bit of money, a little bit going out of your way, but it's so worth it, man, having all these bays parked, because before, like now we can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars in there quite comfortably. But before, strangely, although you could physically fit them in, it just never worked out like that. So I'm really, really pleased about them. The valeting area, let me just show you around here as well. Still a bit of a mess around here, but it does need sorting out. But there's a queue here now for the valeting area. This has now become the main entrance for cars arriving at Binker. So they all come through here, round the back, and we're going to make the other side the exit of the yard, which is going to involve more white lines to be done at a later date. In fact, before we go into reception, I want to quickly remind everyone that in just a few weeks' time, on Sunday the 2nd of July, I'm doing my own car event, CCD the Event 2023. We've done it in 2021, it was amazing. We've done it in 2022, it was even better. So obviously we're doing it again in 2023. This year we're going to be doing it at St Neots Rugby Club on Sunday the 2nd of July. If you ain't bought yourself a ticket yet, they're selling fast. I will link that in the description below. Let's now look at reception. Right, so reception, obviously you saw it at the beginning of the video and it was already looking good. Now, this reception sign on the window, I'm a little bit unsure about that as well. Amar's just taken the table out as well. In fact, on that note, Amar, I'm glad you've done that, mate, because on this table there's some reading material, obviously car related stuff, but this book here is a significant book of my journey. I actually got this book for Christmas as a kid, probably about, I don't know, about 6 years old, 7 years old or something, and I read every single page. I knew all the stats, 4-cylinder, 2 litre, whatever, 0 to 60 times of all of these cars. And all these cars, I call them my childhood heroes. Things like McLaren F1, Ferrari F40, Ferrari F50, Jaguar XJ220. I had all these cars as posters. In fact, I've got a Lamborghini Countach, I'll show you the poster shortly, an old 90s Lamborghini Countach poster from the 90s, and I'm going to be putting that up somewhere around it. I'll show you that in a bit, all right? So we've got this new system now, red, amber, green system, just giving a bit more clarity about how we work. So what we're doing is we've got stickers to go on the cars. Red vehicle is simply a non-runner. Non-runner can't be driven out of the yard. Amber vehicle is just an unprepared, unwarranted vehicle. And a green vehicle is a fully prepared, fully warranted vehicle that is also available with finance. If I show you into the Binker retail area, so that's all of the Binker retail cars which are in here, which is why we've gone for a green theme, we've rebranded Binker retail just to sort of create that obvious divide between that side and this side as well. So we've got a screen up on the reception wall there, just rotating through how we work and stuff. And then security, we've got a camera screen there. Saw something identical to that. I walked into Tesco's one day and I looked up and I thought, what a great deterrent. So sometimes you get some characters pop down, and that's really good. Got another sales office there. And then through here, again, just signage and stuff everywhere. I've gone a bit overboard with signage because I think it's really important, just guiding people through the process so they know where they're going and stuff like that. And know their way around the yard. So in here, the toilet, in fact, at the beginning of the video, I talked about possibly getting the toilets done, and I did do that. We didn't go the full hog, but they're just a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, and just a bit nicer for the customers to use. It's all about, for me, I've said it a lot, just switch that back off, in previous videos, I just wanted to make the environment nice. Sometimes we get people travel from like hours away, so I want them to be able to come here, chill out, have a cup of water, you know, just comfort, man. So, and also toilets, that's why I said that. Have nice toilets to use. This was the previous reception area. You probably remember that. We've begun putting a new kitchen in there, so this is now the staff kitchen and dining area. It's a bit of a mess at the minute again. Ideally, I would want to get all this complete for this video, but it ain't complete. Oh wait, how did I not show you the Lamborghini poster? So check this out, yeah? This is the sort of thing, like I didn't have this exact one on my bedroom wall as a kid because it's absolutely massive, but that is actually, it's been printed in the 90s. So that's why we're gonna go up on the wall down here. We might go up in the wall in my office or my new room that I've not yet showed you. And this here is, it looks like the water machine. It just arrived, new water machine. Got to keep hydrated, people. But something else in relation to this poster is I would love to have, it's probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna maybe try and make it happen, is Calvin's childhood dreams area at the car show. So we're gonna have a retro area, a classic area, a performance area, a show car sort of style area. We're gonna have different areas for all the different types of cars at the event. And I thought, if I could have a Calvin's, what are we calling it again? I'll call them my childhood hero. A Calvin's childhood hero area. That would be amazing. So if anyone's got any one of these old school cars, these old school, legendary, iconic supercars, please reach out because I want to get your car on show at my event. It would mean the world to me, yeah? Please. We're then going to wander back through here. Is there anything else I want to talk about? We had aircon installed as well in this area just to give it, again, going back to a comfortable environment. Aircon in summer, it's a heater as well in the winter, which is really good. Now for the showroom. This is the exciting part. I can call this a showroom. At the beginning of the video, I was like, is it a showroom? Is it a warehouse? What is it? But check this out. So what have we done in here? Well, you know what we've done because you've seen all the time-lapse footage. We've painted the floor, painted the walls. We've gone for the blue colour theme again, just on the metals, all of the steels and stuff. just making it look more presentable. We're using it as a showroom. It's obviously good secure storage as well. It's just a nice place. If it's raining outside and you've got a customer comes to look at a car, obviously in an ideal world you'd have them all under shelter, but that would be expensive. Not to say it's impossible, it's doable, but it's really nice. We feel blessed, man, to have a nice indoor area as big as this at Binker. So the lighting's really good. The floor paint, actually, done some research on floor paint, discovered that this certain type of stuff was the stuff for the correct stuff for the job. And then Jerome found a guy on eBay that had bought a load of it, didn't use it. So we went and bought all the paint off him. It was about 300 quid to paint the whole floor. We've even got some left over as well. So we're going to use that probably in some of the other units as well. So it's not quite fully finished yet. It's still quite a bit that needs to be done in here. But again, like I say, I just wanted to get it presentable for the video to get this video wrapped up. Got the 944 there looking good. We actually managed to get a set of the original wheels for that car. So I'm really pleased with how that's looking. The TTS behind you, I don't really want to talk about that. But generally, you know me, German cars, I love German cars. So the majority of the cars in here are German. The Jeep Willys thing there, if you didn't see the video on that, go and check it out. It's bloody hilarious. You need to go check that video out, all right? We painted the stairs blue. I think they were previously green, were they? Just didn't look very good. Again, just making it look more presentable inside the building. So what's left to talk about? We need to go out in the yard. There's a couple more bits I want to mention out there, specifically the CCD unit, but then upstairs. Let's take you up there now. So upstairs, a lot's changed up here. I kind of had an idea that I wanted to just have a little jig around, and then it's turned into a complete overhaul. So this inner hall here didn't used to be here. The idea of this was when we were working in here, just decided to start laying this stuff right now, just to keep the cold out and the warm in. But obviously you don't need to worry about that sort of stuff this time of year. We've created another little office over there with a window in it. Again, just another working area. And we're gonna have a space here for the editors to work from, because obviously at the minute we're creating a crazy amount of content. It's difficult keeping up. I used to do all of this on my own, but now that is completely impossible. The demand for social media content is like, social media platforms, they are a monster that constantly needs feeding. You've got to keep feeding them with content as much as possible. So I want to try and meet that demand as best as I can. So in my office, we've just painted the walls white. We've got my Porsche clock up on the wall. I don't think I've showed you in here. We've had my pictures put up on the wall as well. I might have showed you this at the beginning of the video, but the main thing that's changed in here is the white walls. Now this area here, let me show you what this used to look like. So this door, used to open this, and it was there was a doorway into the open area there. We've now blocked up that door, and I've created like a, do you know what, I'm not going to tell you. Let me just show you inside. So again, it's not completely finished in here. It does need a bit of sorting out, but this is going to be a space for me to come in and film away from everyone else. We've got soundproof walls. I kind of want an area where I can sit down and talk. We want to get cameras permanently set up in here, microphones permanently set up in here, just so I can come in, sit down. Even when I'm doing like the Planet of Dreams live draws, I can come in here, do them in here. We're going to get a bit of signage on the wall, on the walls even, and just a bit of comfort area. And even if we wanted to invite some people down for a bit of a chat online, we can do that as well. Do it all here, away from everyone at Binker. So the walls are actually made of polystyrene. Again, I've done it on a bit of a budget, man. So these walls, I think, total, even that's not actually wood. That is polystyrene. We've painted it grey. But I kind of wanted a mixture of a rustic stroke modern look. So I found this polystyrene stuff on eBay, and it cost about £600 to do all of the walls. So it ain't a crazy amount of money. And I think it looks really good. I'm yet to put a bit of carpet down. I'm going to do some thick carpet, just again creating some sound deadening on the floor. So yeah, look out over coming weeks on my social media to see what I do with that area. Wandering back through now. Something else I wanted to show you. This video is going to be a long one, but you know what? It's informative. I've had all these certificates printed because these are actually all of the trademarks that I own. So all of the trademarks that I own, I've had a certificate made for every single, I say had it made. I've had the certificates printed on cards, and I'm going to get them put up probably in my podcast room. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a lot of them, and I want them all in one place. And I'm proud of them all, man. There's NAFCO54, hashtag on it, the car buying shop, enter reg, absolutely loads. So that's pretty good as well. This area, spoke to you about this area already. This is obviously the old kitchen. Sammy's just hiding in the corner there. Sammy likes his kitchen better, don't you, Sammy? It's out the way, isn't it? So yeah, this is currently, I suppose, my kitchen. but we share, don't we, Sammy? Then back through here, we overlook the unit again, which I love this. Sometimes I'll just stand up here, you know, I'll be on my phone or whatever, and I'll just look over at the cars. I think it's just a nice view over the showroom, if that's what you want to call it. I'm still not used to calling it the showroom. Should I call it the show? I don't know. Warehouse, I don't know. Anyway, before we wrap it up, I want to head over to the CCD unit and talk about what we've done over there as well. There's something I need to show you over there as well. There is something, come on. Staff only signs on the doors everywhere, because people going back to what I said earlier about people getting a bit confused about where to go and stuff. I want to direct everyone into reception as they arrive. We've got customer parking signs on the wall there, just so the flows, we want the site flowing better. So with all the signage and the way that it's currently set up, it's all working really, really well now. So obviously the outside yard area here it's just a lot better, so much better. Look, it hammered it down with rain last night. We've got a few puddles, but it ain't nothing like what it was like before. There's no mud, there's no puddles, it's just a lot cleaner. We've had this unit, so if you come into the CCD unit now, this is obviously where we do most of our filming. Hopefully the camera's, the mixture of light and stuff, the camera might be struggling a bit. This floor used to be really, really dusty, and shout out to Cory from Full Circle Cleaning. Pretty sure that's the name of his brand. Obviously you lot know Cory, you've see him in the pressure washing video. He came out a couple of days ago and he's cleaned the unit floor in here, and you can see on the floor the mixture of colours, and I really like it. I've been so torn with whether we should just paint it nice and grey and make it look like the showroom warehouse, that sort of look. But I don't know, man. For social media, I just feel that this sort of ghetto, rough, street graffiti look looks really good. So I'm sort of tempted to just get a few more tins of paint myself and just roughen it up a little bit more. Add some sort of purple, some green, a bit more, I don't know, just liven it up a little bit, because I quite like it and it's unique to this unit, and I feel like it'd be a shame to, you know, get rid of it. So yet to do that, but again, just giving it a clean. We've got these flags and stuff for Planet of Dreams, so when they can't go to shows, obviously back to the car show thing, when we do my car show, the flag, the Planet of Dreams cars will be on display there next to the flags. And this here is obviously the A45 AMG that we're giving away on Planet of Dreams. In a couple of weeks' time, you can enter for free for your chance to win this car. If you haven't done that yet, head over to planetofdreams.co.uk. Get yourself involved. I'm going to be announcing the winner on, when is it? The first Friday of June, right? Not long ago, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, but 2 weeks from, I don't know, from when this video is live. Haven't got a clue. Very, very soon, all right? I will link that in the description below. I've been speaking to a graffiti guy as well about maybe getting some graffiti on the wall over here. I think that will look really good. But in a nutshell, I'm really pleased with how it's all gone. We've done absolutely loads here. I feel like the whole site now is in a bit more of a functioning situation or position, because there's so many things before that I just wanted to do, wanted to get right, and I feel like it's getting there now. The back of the yard, again, there's a lot to be done out there. There's a lot to be done everywhere, but the majority of the sort of niggling day-to-day stuff is now sorted. So really, really pleased. I know everyone's been sort of screaming out for an update on Bincar. I'm glad I've finally got it filmed, got you up to date with it. There is going to be plenty more, because like I say, there's still a lot more to do. But I want to thank everyone for all your support throughout this journey. It's been a stressful beginning of the year, really. I can't believe, we're nearly in June, man. We are nearly in June. This year has flown by, but at the beginning of the year, I just sort of think that we was in a situation where we didn't know what we was doing, and now, a few months later, I'm stood here in this position where I've got the unit done, the reception done, the yard done. It's just amazing, man. So really pleased with how it's all gone, and I love the fact that you lot have enjoyed the journey on social media as well. So thanks everyone so much. Do me a favour, hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you're new. I'm going to remind you again that Planet of Dreams and the car show link will be in the description below, so please get involved with both of them things, and I think that's it. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.